Hey guys, welcome to another video. This video is on the Nokia Lumia 810. So we're going to go ahead and give you a full review on this thing here. Gonna crack it up and I put it back in the box. I want you to see everything from the start. I've already done an unboxing for this and I want to just put it back to the norm. So if you were walking into the store buying it and bringing it home, this is what you get. The box is really cool looking box. You can see all the specs there. Windows 8, Wi-Fi calling, which is great. 8 megapixel Carl Zeiss, I'll get into that later. Front facing 1.2, HD video recording for the rear camera, dual core 1.5 gigahertz Snapdragon S4 processor, up to 64 gigs on the SD card. It says 32 there, but they've actually updated that on the website as well. And Nokia's clearback technology for the screen. So this is what the box looks like. So we'll see how it slides out like that. Really cool box. Here's the device itself. In the box, you don't get much. You get some manuals down in there, and then you get your USB cable and a charging brick, and that's it. So let's get this bad boy going here for you, and we can get you a little bit of a review. So here's the 4.3 inch display. There's the front facing camera, some T-Mobile and Nokia logos, brandings there. You've got your back, home, and search on the bottom there, and they're capacitive. On the right side of the device, you see you've got your volume rocker, your power button, and your dedicated camera key. On the left side, completely smooth. On the bottom, you got a microphone down under there with these two speakers here, which are extremely loud. And then you've also got your charging cable right there. On the top, you've got your noise cancellation microphone there and a 3.5 millimeter headphone jack. And on the back, you got the Carl Zeiss lens there for the 8 megapixel with the dual LED flash. So popping it open, you slide from the bottom and you just pull up. You get access to the innards. Pulling the battery out. The battery is a 1800 milliamp battery. And the SIM tray, as you can see, is kind of a stack thing. You pull down this little metal tray and the SIM tray is going to pop out all the way out like this. Put your SIM card in there, put it back in, and on the top there is where your SD card goes. So we're going to power this on, let you see how long it takes to boot up. Oh, I'm hitting the camera button. Press the power button. Got a little vibration, and it's going to start booting up. So as you can see there, the clearback technology it's really nice. It has an AMOLED screen on it, so it's a really good screen on there. I think it's actually pretty nice looking display actually. I've got some other phones laying around. I want to get the Galaxy S3s, but both of them are downstairs. But I've got a Galaxy Note 2 over here. I can show you the difference. This Windows phone kind of takes a little bit of time to boot up, but not too much. I better drop this display brightness down. I better turn it down to low. And I'll also turn this theme to black. So hopefully it'll come across better on the display here. Checking the camera here. Yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay. Still kind of bright, but okay. So again, it has a 4.3 inch display, and it's got what's called clear black technology. And the blacks are just really black. The colors really pop on here. I'm gonna change this to blue. It's Nokia blue. Cobalt. The colors just come across really nice on here. Everything just pops on this screen. It is a really nice screen. So as you can see here with the Windows Phone 8, you can pretty much customize the start page. Your application's over here, but this is your main view here. You can customize this to whatever you want. Turn on Wi-Fi so I can get some internet here. Connected. So the technology itself in the screen is AMOLED display. It just looks really nice, but they are adding their clear black technology to make it something that's kind of hype it up a little bit. All right, so Windows 8, Windows Phone 8, just like Windows 8, you can customize, and you have these tiles out here, live tiles I might add, and they're all set up really nice. It's a good visual appeal compared to Android and iOS, but that's about where it stops. The live tiles are nice. Some third-party applications, the live tiles don't update. Like there's a battery one that I had on here, and it was very frustrating because it's telling you that it's 69 and it's been charging for a while, and then if you don't touch it, it'll stay there, but when you open it, then it updates. It doesn't update enough on its own. You have to either open it or, it'll do it hours later. But I took it off because it was kind of annoying. But the live tiles, pretty much all of them are on par. The Me tiles update, the people, their tabs update, everything just updates really nice. So what I've done is, since I'm used to swiping down on Android and getting my quick settings, show you. You swipe down on Android and you've got all these quick settings up here. So it's not like that on the Lumia 810. So I downloaded an application right here called Connection Shortcuts, and then I can just go ahead and put all the connections up there that I want. Very sweet, very nice. But for the most part, Windows Phone 8 is kind of based around family, or this is what they're selling it on, of keeping in contact. Your social networking is what they're really trying to focus on. And you know what? They've done a great job. When you click on my Me tile, I can post an update to Facebook, Twitter, and my live account all at one time. And the way that I do that on my Android device, there's applications you can get, but it's the fact that it's integrated into this device is great. And I can also read notifications here, what happened. I mean, it's sweet. I can't say that it's not. And that experience is what separates it from Android. I can go ahead and post something on Twitter and Facebook right now, like, hey everyone. And when I hit post, it's going to Facebook and Twitter, because those are the two that I have that I want to post on, and then there it is. It updates right there. So everything's kind of real time. And if you're on another person's profile, you can see what theirs is. So like if I go into my People Hub, I can see all the updates. Like here are all my contacts, and then all accounts here is what I have it set for, and then it'll update, and then here's all of my tweets. There's the tweet that I sent earlier, and it says that it's on Facebook and Twitter. So it shows everything here. If you want to see everything, you just go into the People Hub and you can see all of the updates. And they really did a fantastic job in integrating the social media on here. I mean, I remember when Windows 7, it didn't have any of it. It just integrated with Facebook, and the Twitter was all jacked up. It just didn't work. But now they've done a better job, and they've actually gotten it to where it's right. So these are the live tiles. As you can see, you can customize this any way you want to. You can do whatever you want to do with these live tiles, basically. And so let me show you what I mean here. If I long press here, you now have the option to make them really small or really big. You want to do another one? That's how you can do it. And you just switch amongst the two, how you want to do it. Make them small, make them big, and then you just tap off. You can move them around. So it's really sweet. Going on to the applications, because I don't want to make this video long. I'm already at about 10 minutes. So once you get, I think, more than 40 applications in your list here, you get these shortcuts, these letters. That way you can jump straight to whatever application that you want to jump to, which I think that's really cool. So I want to join on to the S's. I can see what's in the S's. I want to go to the T's or the M's or wherever. I can jump around like that, and it is really, 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 really nice. Now, unlike Android, bring my Galaxy Note 2 in here. In my applications, you see all these T-Mobile items right here? I can't take those off. Some of them I can only disable them. Well, with Windows Phone, I don't think there's any left. With Windows Phone, it's just like iOS. You're not bound to keep that stuff on there, so you can take it off. And I've removed probably everything from T-Mobile on here, all the little stuff that just considered bloatware. I've taken it all off. That's a huge plus for Windows Phone. That's a huge plus. Huge plus. So let's jump into the internet browser here. Let me see what I've got open here. Let's go. I had to make sure I have my page clear here. So we're going to go to, I want to get something open first before I got it here. So CNN, you can see how the pages load. So I'm going to go ahead and go to, where's Engadget? Do I have Engadget on here? No, let's go to gsmarena.com because I want to load up a full website. So here's GSM Arena. And let's load up the full website. You can see the scrolling is just amazing on here. But check it out on the Windows, on the full website. Windows Phone 8 really does a fantastic job at rendering the pages. It just does very well. And I think your web browser experience is going to be really, really nice. Look at the pinch to zoom. There's absolutely no lag. I'm serious. There's none. And look at the zoom you get on here. There's no lag. And the fact that they have the address bar at the bottom, that actually works out well for one-handed use, because on my Galaxy Note 2 or my S3, the web browser is way at the top, so I have to reach up here, opposed to just doing it at the bottom. Now I do have one-handed use turned. I have it turned on, but at the same time, it's not, you know, it's obviously it's not as user friendly as this with the address bar at the bottom. And there might be an application or something out there that you can get to make it for Android to make it drop to the bottom. I have no clue. So but let's take a look at some video real quick. And this is the unboxing that I did. You can hear the speakers on here. They are super loud, so I'm going to crank it all the way up. Hey everybody, welcome to the next video. Let's go ahead and go forward. Carl Zeiss lens. Everybody's excited about that. I can't believe how good it is. Referencing camera, and you got HD 1080p recording on the back. Dual core, just like the HTC 8X, 1.5 gigahertz. It says 32 gigs, but this can take a 64. And of course, Nokia's display is clear black. Excellent outdoor visibility. All right, so video playback, audio quality, these speakers really do it. I don't want to play any music because of all the copywriting laws out there, but these speakers, you can trust me, they are super loud. So let's get on to the main thing I wanted to talk about, which is this Carl Zeiss camera. Now, this camera, it doesn't, I'm just going to be straight up honest, it doesn't live up to the hype. It does not live up to the hype. So you're just going to look through the lens there and you can see how it's like the camera on this phone is too dark. I'm in a well-lit room, lights on, everything. It's really bright in here. But the photo, I haven't even taken it yet, and it just looks horrible. And then once you do take it, it's still a dark photo. So the Carl Zeiss lens, to me, not living up to it. And it has nothing to do with it not being the 920. Carl Zeiss is Carl Zeiss. All you people out there can argue it if you want to, but I'm not impressed with the camera on here. So here are the defaults. Defaults to 16.9, 16 by 9, and these are the photo settings. And then this is what you get for the photo settings. So let's jump into the video settings. And as you can see here, it does 1080p, and it also does 1080p on the front camera. No, that's my 8X. I'm sorry. It does 720p on the front, I believe. Yeah, but it does 1080p on the back, and I gotta say it was pretty good when I did it. I recorded a video in 1080p, and it actually was pretty good. So this is kind of the standard Windows Phone camera. Camera options, but the Nokia has these extra lenses that you can put on here. And as you can see, you can do cam wow and smart shot. Smart shot is actually really, really cool. That's something about the camera that I really enjoyed. And what it does is, if a person's moving around, it'll give you, it takes 5 pictures, so you can actually adjust the person's face in the photo without, you know, ever even going back to the person again. Really cool. I think that's one of the better features of the phone itself. So I'm going to go ahead and stop because there's not a lot more I want to talk about on this device, but I will say that this has been my daily driver since I stopped using my 8X, and this phone is nice, but at the same time, I'm disappointed with the camera. I use my camera a lot on my cell phone, and it's definitely nowhere near on par with the Galaxy Note 2 or the Galaxy S3 or the iPhone 5. The iPhone 4 is a really solid iPhone. That's the iPhone that's really solid and well built. But the iPhone 5 has a really great camera. I mean, it is superb, along with the Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note 2. But this camera, it just does not live up to the hype. The screen is beautiful. The build quality is beautiful. It's a little thicker, but it's still thin. It feels good in your hand. I wish I had my Galaxy S3. It's downstairs, but it feels really nice. It feels really nice. I can't say that it doesn't. The screen is gorgeous, you know, but the camera, it just doesn't live up to the hype. One other thing I want to talk about was battery life. This phone can make it through a day, but I'm a really heavy user, and obviously the Galaxy Note 2 has a 3100 milliamp battery, so it's gonna pound out. I can pound it out, even though it's got a huge screen on it. It still lasts all day and then some. But this phone, it just lasts a day, and I find myself having to charge it towards the end of the day, or sometimes I'll just charge it in the middle of the day because I might be running errands after work and I don't want to worry about a dead battery. Now, it doesn't die really fast, but I would think that this Windows phone normally has good battery life, and I obviously have lots of experience with Windows phones. My 8X lasts all day. It's really nice. This battery is not really that impressive to me. I mean, it can get you through the day, but if you're a heavy user like I am, you're gonna want to go ahead and charge it midday, so you have a full day getting close to the end of your day, or just let it die and then charge it up when you get home. But one thing about this phone, it charges really fast. I can have a full charge within 2 hours. It just charges really fast. So that is my take on the Nokia Lumia 810 on T-Mobile. How do I rate this phone? Do I recommend this phone? Sure, I recommend it. Do I recommend it over the 8X? Of course not. The 8X has better build quality, a super screen. The screen on that 8X is a 720 screen, 720p, and the battery life on the 8X is better. Even though it has an internal battery, no expandable memory, the battery is better, the screen is better, the camera is better, the build quality is better. This just feels like a tank. I mean, which is a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It's just that I wouldn't recommend it over the 8X. So the Lumia is a solid device, and I'm not going to call it a mid-range device because it has high-end specs. It's just that people nowadays, their standards have gotten so high, and they don't know how to accept a great device when they see one. That's just my opinion, but I like all of them. I get them all. So with this device, I recommend it. Yes, I do. I give this device a solid 6.5. So, full review on the Nokia Lumia 810. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.